anything you say, boy. No, no, no. I'll do anything you say, boy. 'Cause if you ask me, baby, I'll get on my knees and pray, boy. No, no, no. You don't love me, and I know now. No, no, no. You don't love me, yes, I know now. No, no, no. Hey everyone, give me one moment. I need to clear and bring up my vibrations. So give me one moment, okay? Thank you. Appreciate you. Smooches. One moment. He breaks me down. He builds me up. He fills my cup. I like it rough. We bust, we ball, we rise, we fall. He comes in late, but it's okay. We do, I do. He knows the rules. Takes care of all. Yeah. He's gotta go. I'm on his team. He keeps me clean and gives me things. He makes me scream. He's so contagious. He turns my pages. He's got me anxious. He's what I waited for. He keeps me guessing. Spontaneous. He's so persuasive. And I'm his lady. Tonight is right. Tonight is right. And I ain't complaining. I'm entertained. My number one thing. My number one. My back is aching. From all of a master plan. You know anything you need, baby, ask your man. You was there from a half a gram. Now it's kilos of Cinos and high fashion brands. We ball like we own the world. The only concern is you, my only girl. And when we speaking in tongues, breathing hard when I'm squeezing your lungs, keep it strong. But I gotta hit the streets when I'm done. It's joy and pain. When you trying to get ahead of the game, it's fucked up, but you never complain. You just pray I don't get killed when I hit the hood. Just another 100 million, I'ma quit for good. No more drug wars, trips to jail and shootouts. Getting loot out for lawyers and bail to get you through out. Just me and you, high off sex and twisted. You OG to you OD, addicted. He's so contagious, returns my pages. He's got me anxious. He's what I waited for. He keeps me guessing, spontaneous. He's so persuasive, and I'm misleading. He's so contagious, returns my pages. He's got me anxious. He's what I waited for. He keeps me guessing, spontaneous. He's so persuasive, and I'm misleading.
Okay, let me put my headset in. Can y'all hear me? If you can, let me know. Can you hear me? Oh, okay, great. I was wondering because I'm like, can somebody hear me? Okay. Okay, y'all. Good evening. Or should I say good afternoon? Good afternoon. I am, hey, real mamas. Hey, love. Thanks for coming, smooches. I have something I want to say. Um, we have all found out that the truth about a content creator's child. Um, to say that I am not on the warpath right now, really wanting to wring somebody's neck, would be an understatement, would be a lie, because I'm ready to fight. I really am. And to bring this emotion out of me, trust me, it takes a lot. First, let's say I thank God that the person is okay. That's first and foremost. Secondly, sometimes to me, it's like God takes a little bit too long to get these people, and I'm just being transparent today, y'all. It seems like, you like, okay, God, I trust you, you know, I know you gonna do it and everything. And then you still see so much evil play out in front of your face. And I know why that is. If I go spiritual, I can tell you who they belong to. But in the natural, it's sometimes you want to help God out. You want to just go ahead and take things in your own hand and, kind of help him out a little bit because he busy. He got famine, he got, the traveling Rona, he got all that he got to deal with. So, two-legged people, you just be wanting to help God out just a tad bit. The fact of the matter is, this is actually the world that we live in now. And what's so sad, this will not be the last time that something like this happens. People are true to form. Okay? When I say people are true to form, I really mean that. I asked you to go back in your history and just pick out a very bad situation that you found out was a teetotal lie. And then look at the person who did it and watch you see that this wasn't the first time that they was on some uckery. Okay? I always talk about protecting your spirit, watch out what you intake, um, because I know how important it is to watch who you're around, what you take, what you let in your spirit. But I'm gonna say something. There is a name for what happened. Okay, sometimes things are severe and sometimes they aren't. But I'm gonna give y'all the name of what this syndrome is called. Huh? Can we have a? Oh, okay. Okay, so y'all, let me go here. Okay, y'all ready? Those of you who have paper and pen handy, if you want to write this down, you can. I just want to give a brief synopsis on this. Um, it's called Munchausen syndrome by proxy. It's a mental illness, okay, and it's a form of child abuse. I'm gonna say it again. Munchausen syndrome by proxy is a mental illness and is really a form of child abuse. Some of these things can get so severe where, go on, fly. Some of these things can become so severe. Some of these examples, um, let me give you a couple examples of Munchausen. Okay, lying about symptoms. For example, choosing symptoms that are difficult to disprove, such as having a severe headache or pretending to have a seizure or passing out. Tampering with test results, for example, heating a thermometer to suggest a fever or adding blood to a urine sample. These are physical attributes of Munchausen syndrome. These are examples, physical examples. Other examples is lying about a child, their condition, what they are going through, their whereabouts, um, just different things of that nature. And the key word here is lying. Okay, that's the key word, lying. Until we stop playing with mental illness with these YouTube people, they're gonna keep on. I don't understand. Yes, I do. Let me take that back. Yes, I do, because people follow after their own kind. If you crazy, or if you are a habitual liar, or if you are a mental illness patient that don't want anybody to give you help, if you strung out, if you all these things, you're going to follow somebody that's the same way. Why? Because misery loves company, and that way if you're both screwed up, can't nobody feel better than the next person. We both in this together. Yeah, real mamas, real problems. Yes, it's crazy. And for us to keep what's that, petty caking this syndrome in this in this is serious. I know we get a laugh and a kiki when we watch different people, and it's like, hey, yeah, yeah. But these people are really, really showing you who they are. Maya Angelou said it best: when people show you who they are, believe them, believe them. Okay, it who goes this far other than somebody? Hey, Quiet Storm, who goes this far other than somebody who's really mentally ill, okay? To make a lie become the truth. Huh? And y'all think that's sane. Oh, she was just, and people are already making excuses. Oh, she didn't know. Oh, Really? So somebody can pee on you and tell you it's raining and you'll pull out your umbrella? Not to mention, you see the pee coming down from one spot, it's yellow and it's hot. God forbid if you see the penis sticking out, but you gonna believe it's rain. Really? I got some swampland I don't own that I want to sell you. How about that? It's nuts. And I ain't got I don't have time to play with these crazy people. I don't even have time to endure it. And if I did have time, that's something I would not do because you're not going to play with my mental. Okay, so somebody tell Quiet Storm who it is because I don't think she's aware of it yet. If y'all can type it in the thing because I don't want to lose my train of thought of what I'm saying. But this is crazy, y'all. This is a real issue. Okay, there's another one called, hold on, y'all ready? There's another mental thing called malicious mother syndrome. Oh, y'all ain't thinking what? Malicious mother syndrome. Okay, so let me break this down. Okay, this is what this says. Now, this one I had to pull up. It says if a lie gets hard if a lie gets heard often enough, it may seem to become true, especially to a child. So, to get back at the other parent, the alienator may distort facts to align with their feelings, interfering with visitations and custody arrangements by fabricating excuses is another. Telltale sign of malicious mother syndrome. Yo, I'm not gonna get into much of this because I know tonight, on Let's Chop It Up, he's actually discussing mental health, and it's crazy the fact that he's doing it tonight, and this all came out today. This is, hey, it's all out there. Hey, hey, babes, it's Andrea, my beautiful sister. Y'all support her too. I'm just saying, mentally, this is beyond ridiculous. And if they think it's gonna stop there, it's not gonna stop there. Because see now FBI has gotten involved. When you call the FBI, they're gonna not only research what you just did or what you just said. What's gonna happen is they're gonna go down your tree. They're gonna dot your I's, cross your T's, and curve your C's. Cause see now you don't pull them away from the traveling Rona and all this other effed up stuff. Now they gonna come down your tree and see, okay, you wanted the attention. Now we're gonna give you all the attention you can handle. Hey, 777 times two. Yeah, all the attention you can handle now. So now, not only is the popos involved, but then you got a case. Aren't you tired of them people being in your business? Okay, so give me one moment. Okay, so let me tell you, it's I hate to say, I'm not gonna say her name on my channel. The scammer, the mother that scams everybody. Let's just put it like that. That's how she's known in the beef sector. The mother that scams everybody said that her child was missing for almost 72 hours. Never called the FBI. Okay, just think that they just made a police report last night. Come to find out, like most of us thought, the child wasn't even missing. Okay, this child is 21. Child wasn't even missing. The child told the grandmother she was going over a friend's house because she needed some time away. So everybody thinking that this one time, this one particular crazy mama is gonna be truthful and gonna tell the truth, and all this start tagging everybody. I seen it on Facebook with different people that I didn't even know was on YouTube. It's been on Facebook. It's on Tasha K, Conscious TV covered. All these big time YouTubers has covered this to find out that their girl wasn't missing. The grandmother knew where she was all along. It wasn't no hostage. It wasn't no ransom. It wasn't nothing but a fucking lie. Excuse me, y'all, because I don't even cuss. Lord, I'm sorry. Excuse me, y'all. Mm. That's all the explanation I can give you. The whole time, Andrea. The whole time. In the text message, when they showed the phone, in the text message, the dude said, I told you she's over here. We got her. Something of that nature. Don't quote me verbatim. But the grandmother knew. Even Lala herself said they knew. She did a live herself. I just can't. I just can't. And not keep piggybacking off my situation because that's the last thing I want to do. I never want to re-victimize my child. But you sitting here talking to a mother right now whose child was held hostage and kidnapped. The girl held her with a gun and shot her in the head. Had been terrorizing my daughter. Shot her in the head and then lived in the house with her. Okay? Lived in the house with her. For some idiot to come on her and start playing for some money, for $7,000, for some money and say her child is missing. And only on top of that, your child's missing, but you didn't call the cops. You didn't call FBI. You didn't call the news. But, huh? Thank you. Thank you, Andrea. Honey, hold on, right here. What you said. What you said. Thank you. It's, I can't play that no more. I never have played over in that street in the Baltimore area like that with that person. I never was one. Never. I don't care if she's cool with the people that I like or whatever. I never subscribed. Not going to now for real. Okay, so my understanding, Quiet Storm, is that the cops was just called last night. And she wasn't the one that called him. A YouTuber called him. But my point being like this, I wouldn't care if Daffy Duck called them. They should have been. It should have been a list. It's the first one should have been. Well, the mother called at 9. The mother called back at 12. The mother called out. Well, Daffy Duck called at 2. I don't care. You mean to tell me your kid or whoever's gonna be missing, and you not even gonna call the cops? At least let them tell you, well, ma'am, she's 21. You have to at least wait 40. At least you got a record. I'm not taking up for her no more at all. Every now and then you give people a benefit of a doubt. And you like, maybe it was something messed up. Maybe, and maybe all the tears, all the screaming, all this and stuff. To what? For what? For what? This is crazy. And see, that's what I'm saying. That's why I gave y'all that definition of mental illness. Seriously, I'm gonna tell you something. Some people are so slick, babe. Mm, I'm glad the child is okay. I really am, with all my heart. I'm glad she's okay. But this is what I'm going to do. I told y'all, I protect my energy. I protect who I'm connected to. I protect all of that. Yeah. Yeah, and that's why yesterday when I said that prayer, I said, you know what? I'm gonna do it like this. If it's true, I pray she's found safe and returned. If it's a lie, I hope it blows up in their face. And before I take it back, I add more to it. So all I'm saying, these are my raw emotions. I'm not asking anyone to agree with Coco. These are my wrong emotions, my raw emotions. I feel how I feel from day one. If you realize somebody's missing, then you say it. You don't you more Lord, God's gonna have to gab my tongue. Y'all pray for me. I'm so serious. I'm so serious right now. Cause see what I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna take up for her. I'm not gonna do it. I don't know if it's help for them or not. All I know is this: first you gotta admit that you need help. Let's start there. When you a bum, facts. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Girl, I know. Yeah, Anthony told me that people had questions about my situation. I'm like, really? Okay, please come and see me. Now this is one time I give you my address. I want to see you face to face. Screw this. I don't do the YouTube stuff. I don't do that. I don't beef. I don't drunk. I don't do none of that. You got something you want to say to me? Got some questions about the death of my daughter? Come holler at me. That's how I look at that. I mean, that's how we gonna leave it. Yes, I'm a grown 50-year-old woman, turned 50 this year, but what I ain't doing is playing no more. And I mean that. I've been too quiet. I'm too nice. I sit back. I heard a lot of stuff when my daughter died. I heard a lot of stuff. Trust me. Not real mamas. You think I'm lying? They gave that boy the blues cause he was trying, and I didn't ask them to do it. I was too focused on my daughter. I was too focused on all this other stuff. Anthony said, I want to do this to help you out. He said, because with her being young, we know for a fact, and plus she wasn't planning on dying. Come on now. He said, with her being young, we know she probably didn't have no insurance. I'm like, no, unless she had it through her job, she didn't have anything. I said, thank you. He said, nah, because you focus on that. I got this. He said, I want to do this. Not once did I ask him at all, but I told him if anybody give you any slack and say you playing, let me know, and I'm gonna stand with you and let you know he's telling the truth. Girl, yes, they question him about their money. When? What's her name? What she do with it? I don't believe it. All this is when you keep your funky whatever you gonna give, because I don't need it. One way or the other, my baby was gonna get what she deserves. Trust and believe that. Come on now. Come on, Andrea. You better say that. Right, real mamas. So feel my pain. You understand what I'm saying? Feel my pain. This person is always on her crying about her kid. But then she turned around and talk about somebody else's dead kid and somebody else's living kid. The whole time her baby was missing, she made videos about a content creator and they kids. And girl, if y'all don't get out of here with this sob sad story talking about she this, she that, she's an idiot. Girl, yeah, I had to come on. I took a minute. I told my kids kept pushing me to YouTube because they saw I was wound up tighter than a tight clock, girl. I really wanted to do something. And they kept saying, Mama, whatever gives you relaxation, go on your channel, go on your channel. I'm like, no, I don't, but I knew what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? And so when I found out what people was accusing him of, I was like, hold on. I went straight on, and I think I did a video on my channel or something like I said, no, he's actually, I had to defend him because he told him, he gave me, the thing of it was a mix up with the Cash App. When he attached my daughter's picture, it had something at the bottom he thought was my Cash App, but it wasn't. So I gave everybody my correct Cash App when they started emailing me. And I sent it to him. I said, I think you got the wrong Cash App. Here is the right Cash App that you was requesting. I said, whatever you do, thank you. I wasn't even expecting that. And I was done with it because I was focused on my family and my kids. They gave him the blues. you know. And when I did that, they was like, and then some girl, like I said, and let me make this disclaimer: y'all see me supporting Anthony McNeil and whatever he does. When he has his channel, when he come on here and do his interviews and stuff, y'all see my face in the place. I told him I can never repay you for what you did for me and my kids and my family, especially for Jasmine. So you have a friend for life. Get that. And I meant that. So whenever y'all see him, if he asks me to pop up, I'm going to pop up. So if that pisses people off, it's better to be pissed off than pissed on. How about that? Because that's going to be my buddy, honey, for life, unless me and him decide we don't want to deal. I don't make these little bitty friends and then we split up because he said something I don't like, I said something he don't like. No, because people are grown. They got their own opinion. They do their own thing. I'm not going to agree with everything somebody say, but it don't mean I throw you away. It means we just don't agree on this. Let's move on. Love you still. Be there for you still. And that's what's going on with these people. Unless you do what they want you to do, you know what I'm saying? They got something. They got. I can't deal with you. I can. Okay, well, nigga, bye. I know you did. See, like I said, I've met some people on here, Andrea, that we gonna be cool for life, and I'm serious about that. You being one, we gonna be cool for life unless we decide. It ain't gonna be because no outside people. It's unless we decide, well, we just ain't gonna deal no more. Then that's it. You know what I'm saying? But some of these people, girl, they better leave me alone. They don't know who they dealing with. They really better leave me alone. And that's the truth. Like I said, I laugh, I grin, I have fun. That's me. But there's another side of me. Leave me alone. Girl, it's crazy. It's really crazy. That's why I said no, I'm not. I don't beef. I'm not a beefer, so I'm not in the beef section. I support people that's in the beef section, just like I support B Love. You see what I'm saying? B Love ain't in the beef section, but I support her. It's another mukbanger that I'm following that I support her. You know what I'm saying? But the stuff that I see, baby, hmm, okay, like okay, let me see. Yeah, yep. They were falsely, yeah, they was falsely saying that Anthony was stealing money. Y'all know what that man made? Do y'all know where he worked? Let's just go there. Do y'all know where he worked? If you don't, shame on you. Do you know who he is? If you don't, shame on you. That man ain't got to steal no money. Get that straight. Girl, real mamas, dude. Today, I was at work when I heard Fat Baby come on talking about that. You talking about log out. I logged myself out. As soon as she said, I'm going to take calls, I logged myself out. I'm like, I'm deal with this in a minute. I couldn't go no further. I was so angry. I was angry, angry. And I'm like, I couldn't even put my words together. I was pissed. That's how much it upset me. That's crazy. Yeah, because, okay, this is what I want y'all to think about. Okay, I know we all do things that's crazy to other people when somebody died, whatever. Some things people be like, now that's kind of odd that they did that, but people deal with death differently. People deal with things differently, and I get that. But what I didn't understand, and you got to make this make sense to me, you crying because you said your baby's missing. My heart goes out for you if your baby's missing. Okay, I got that. But then you gonna do 3 to 4 different videos about two content creators and then dog they kids, one being deceased, but you want everybody to feel sympathy for you. Man, if y'all don't get out of my face, it's crazy. It's like I wouldn't have cared. I wouldn't have cared what they said. Like when they was talking about that stuff with my daughter. I didn't care. My focus was on my baby. My focus on my other kids. My grandson, trying to make sure he don't lose his mind because his mama's gone. You see what I'm saying? Crazy. Hey Londo. Hey Boo. Thanks for coming, smooches. It's just, you think I'm gonna be on her talking about girl, and she thinks she girl, and really, okay. And I know people don't like what I'm saying, and right now I can give 2 ucks. Trust me. Right now I can give 2 ucks if you like what I'm saying, because I know for a fact it's a mental illness, and it's a mental illness that needs to be dealt with. She ain't the only one, but right now that's who we focused on. Because anytime you go that Lord Jesus. Mm. Oh Lord. I'm gonna have to calm down. My blood pressure's up. I can feel it. I'm gonna have to come. This is it's not a game. That's what I'm saying. And I think that's why I'm so passionate because I know it's not a game. Why she was missing? Yes, ma'am. Why she was missing? I think my daughter's going to leave. She got a basketball game, a training, or something. Hold on, y'all. Have a good one, KK. Her coach just came and got her, y'all. I'm sorry. Take a deep breath. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, so let me say it like this, y'all. I don't even know. Okay, so can I tell y'all a story? Do y'all mind if I tell y'all a story? It's about me, real quick, and then I'm done because it doesn't make sense. Nothing's gonna change it. She's gonna still be on her. People gonna still support her. She's still gonna get her YouTube checks. They still gonna feel sorry for her and send the cash apps. Nothing's gonna change. Nothing's gonna change. We're upset, but guess what? Nothing's gonna change. Because people gonna still make excuses for her. Oh, y'all shouldn't feel like that because you don't know how she was raised. Y'all shouldn't feel like I'm so sick of hearing that narrative. I want to scream. See what I'm saying? Thank you, real mamas. That's what I'm talking about. I'm so sick of hearing that narrative when people holler, you don't know how she was raised. Oh, you should feel sorry for her. Oh, this, that, and the. Okay. Okay, so let me tell y'all a story. A story about a girl who was told, no, 300. I'm trying not to. My mother, okay, was young when her and my father got together. My mother got pregnant. My grandmothers were best friends. Let me see. Facts. Facts. So let me tell you. See, this is what I'm talking about. Now, when my disclaimer for this story is, me and my mother are good now. Okay, we're good. But let me tell you this story. So my mother got pregnant early age. My two grandmothers was best friends until my mother got pregnant. My daddy was 6 years older than her. My mother was 15. He was 21. He shouldn't have been touching my mother. Okay. However, they snuck off to be together because his baby sister and my mother were best friends. Get that? Okay. Well, because of my father being so much older than my mother, he was able to go out. He was able to do other things that she could not do. So women became an issue. They loved him. They liked him. They wanted more of him. If you understand what I'm saying. So, okay, she started hearing that my dad was messing around. Okay. That he was with these other women and stuff. And she couldn't take it. So since my grandmother, my mother's mother, didn't like my daddy anyway because she felt like he was too old to be messing with my mama, she made sure my mama and him never saw each other. So my mother started dating one of the guys at the church that we grew up in. So my mother raised me to think that the guy at the church was my daddy. His people raised me as their child, as their family member. I grew up thinking that this one man was my father, okay? And I'm riding my big wheel one day, and this whole yard of people sitting out there. And I used to talk to these little kids. They used to always say, "You our cousin. You our cousin." I wouldn't pay no attention to that because everybody called everybody cousins in the projects. So anyway, these older people said, "There go our niece. There go our this. There go our that." And they said, "Aren't you kin to us?" They said, "Yeah, that's your cousin." Blah blah blah. So it scared me so bad, I ran home to my mama on my big wheel. Okay, I ran home to my mama on my big wheel. When I ran home to my mom on my big wheel, I said, "Mama," I said, "them people down there are saying I'm kin to them." You know what my mama told me? "Girl, they crazy. Don't pay no attention to them people. They crazy." So I started thinking, okay, they nuts. Okay? To come and find out, one of the women that was sitting in the yard one day showed up in my home. My mama said, "Go upstairs. I'll call you when you can come down." I was so curious about what this woman that was supposed to be crazy all this other time had to say to my mama, and why was she in my house? So I go upstairs and sit at the top of the steps. I did not go in my room. And I heard her say, and I quote, "You wrong. He needs to know who his child is. He's been trying to fight you to see this girl ever since she came into the world. You need to let her know that we her people, who her daddy and family really is. You need to tell her you're wrong." My mama said, "Kiss my A, get out of my house. don't come back. He ain't got no kid here. He made that decision when he started playing around on me. If y'all think I'm lying, my name ain't Coco. I found out that the man I thought was my daddy wasn't even my biological father. Imagine how that messes up a kid. Imagine. Then it was a thing whether or not him or the other guy was my, which one of them was my father, because neither one of them took a blood test for me. They both claimed me, and neither one of them took a blood test. So I said I let to say I'm sick of everybody making excuses for this woman about how she was raised. You make a decision when you get to a certain age to change your life for the best. You make the decision. Stop using your past as an excuse not to be good, not to do right, not to take control of your life. That's bull. And you raise your kids differently than how you was because you want the best for them. Whoo, Andrea, I'm gonna drop the link, baby. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so upset. I can't stand people talking about, oh, she was raised like this. You have to give her a chance. That's bull stuff. Just cause you was born screwed up don't mean you have to stay. If that's the case, people counted me out a long time ago. A long time ago. I have no more sympathy. Call me cold hearted, call me whatever you want. I don't care. We always giving sympathy to people who don't deserve it, who show you out of time they don't deserve it. Hey, babe.
Hey, Coco.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, girl.
Nah, I'm feeling the same way you feeling right now.
It's a
Seriously,
crazy.
this is too much. And when I come across things like this on YouTube, it's the reason why I stay up in the bushes so much, why I only drop down, speak on certain people's panels, or you'll see me in certain people chat. It's because of this, excuse my language, fuckery right here.
Right.
All right. I will lay down my life for mine.
Girl.
And I cannot imagine playing to me, whether it's the mother's fault, whether it's the grandmother's fault. To me, I can't imagine in my mind playing with my child's life like that.
Thank you.
Period. So I don't care about no damn video. I don't care about no text messages. What
Right.
I care about is the mental health and well being of this girl.
Thank you.
Where and what we want to do to help her, because she is in an environment where she, for me, I feel like she being used.
Right.
I feel like her growth, where she can go, because so many people see potential in her. They see that she can do better, but it's who she's surrounded by and the environment she in that's keeping her stagnant in growth
Right. Hey,
and
boo.
stopping her maturity.
Can y'all
And
hear me?
yeah,
Okay, keep going.
so my biggest thing is it triggered me because, like I said, I've talked about this subject before. I and I've looked at I'm talking about thousands of faces in the black and missing databases of just the black girls alone. We're not even
Yeah.
talking about the black boys
Mm-hmm.
who have gone missing, who are still missing, who have been found dead.
Uh-huh.
And it touched me so much that, I like I said, I write on how I feel. That's where my poetry comes from.
Yes. Yes.
It comes from how I feel emotionally. The fact that I have a daughter, that I have sons. So when I'm watching this thing play out in my heart, not when that tragedy happened with your daughter,
Yeah.
in my heart, like I said, a mother, a real true mother, you sense and you know someone else's pain. You know when it's real. You know when it's authentic. You know when it's true because it hits you in your soul. It hits you deep.
Yes.
It brings tears in your eyes, and sometimes it brings you to your knees. And I didn't
Mm-mm.
get that feeling at all when I started hearing about this situation with Lala. I didn't. So that's why I didn't speak on it. I didn't bash Rita. I didn't
Right.
bash her mother. I didn't bash nobody. I just prayed for that girl that she would come home safely.
Right.
That's all I did. So and I'm seeing this scenario over and over again. You got all these people enabling the behavior. Nobody's calling anybody out on this shit. And then you wonder why a real mama stays to herself.
Come on. Come on.
You wonder why you know what I'm saying? I've had people turn against me on here just for the simple fact because I wasn't willing to walk the same walk they were walking because the path they were going down, I could see nothing but turmoil. I could see nothing but just man, demons manifesting.
Yes.
And I didn't want no parts of it. So I got turned on and I got bashed. And you know what I'm saying? I held my head up high and I held my head up high and I stayed true to the people that was true to me. And
Yeah.
that was Andrea Lynch and Unbothered Mimi.
Now.
And I supported the queens like you support Anthony. I supported the queens who supported me through my darkest times
Come
on
on.
and off YouTube.
Thank you.
And I still get jealousy and hurt jealousy from certain people. You know what I'm saying? Side eyes because they don't understand why. Well, why are they on your channel? Why are you naming segments after them? Because they inspire me to do the things I do.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
I
and,
know.
and it doesn't diminish me as a queen, doesn't diminish you as a queen to give
Mhm.
somebody credit for
Come
the
on.
things they do to help you and that benefits you mentally. You know what I'm saying? Emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
These people are clueless on here, man. They really are.
Sorry, y'all. Mm-hmm. They are.
I don't even know what else to say.
Yeah, because it really
Yeah.
it just let me see, because she had just a little bit of noise in the back. You hear, boo? Let me see. Okay, you hear?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay, quiet storm, you hear?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, go ahead, boo.
You know what?
Well, go ahead,
Okay, I'm sorry.
Andrea.
I'm back to homeschooling. So just give me like 5 minutes quiet. So I'm gonna get out. I promise. Look,
Yeah.
look. I've been angry, and when I'm angry. When it come to kids, I don't play. Y'all know what I do for a living. Okay.
Right.
I'm angry because we got black girls who are out here missing and ain't nobody talking about this. We had the whole weekend about Rita, her mama, her daughter. And I'm gonna keep it 100. And I don't care who is mad with you. The grandmama is dysfunctional, the mama is dysfunctional, and the daughter is too. And we
Tell
gonna
it.
all have to say it and stop playing games. Because we
Thank you.
playing games now. And we gonna have to
Amen.
call it out. Rita is dysfunctional, her mama is too, and the daughter is too. Period.
Thank
Let's
you.
say it and call it a spade what a spade is. They was
Amen.
all in on it. I don't care what you say. I had questions. That's why I didn't put it on my community wall. And I told real mamas, I got questions. And until the question gets answered, I want my answer. Quiet.
Thank you.
I'm talking. Okay. Okay. And I'm mad and I'm angry and I'm hyped up and I know people gonna get mad, make videos. I don't care because that's my platform and I ain't gonna put nothing out if I don't believe in it and don't trust in it and I ain't gonna have nobody scaring me, robbing me, or none of that. We she played on our sympathy all weekend as mothers.
Thank you.
I take a mother as the highest guard. That's the God gave me the gift to be a mama and I take it seriously. And she don't take it seriously. I don't care what you say. She's a waste excuse of being a mama. All she wants is money. Leave them kids alone if you don't want to raise them right.
Thank you.
And let Lala find her happiness. That girl said this morning on that lie is, I don't want to be here no more. She is crying out for help. We got a grandmama and a mama who don't even see it.
Right, not at
And ain't
all.
nobody calling that out. I'm tired of Rita. I'm tired of her. We need to cancel her. On YouTube, we should start making a campaign say she is canceled. We ain't supporting her. We ain't watching her. Because the more you keep watching her, the more you supporting her, that's what's going to happen. I'm not watching her. I don't know what the hell she say. Only reason I see it because Bobby said about it. I do not watch her. I have addicts in my family. I know how they roll. I'm tired of her.
I am too. Andrea.
I'm tired of her. I'm tired. I feel bad for Lala. She ain't gonna never get the help because the grandmama is dysfunctional. The mama is dysfunctional. What do you expect? You can't help nobody who don't want to help themselves.
Thank you.
Then you got a husband over there. He is an enabler himself. We ain't gonna never get help until she let Bill go. And we need to tell black women, you don't need no man. If he's bad for you, let him go.
Thank you.
You can do bad by your damn self.
Come on.
I'm just irritated.
Me too.
I'm mad. We got girls who are missing human trafficking, and we're about a 21-year-old leaving on her own accord.
Andrea. Cause you know you got blood pressure. I got blood pressure. Coco got blood pressure. We all
Y'all gonna give me blood pressure.
I'm enraged.
I know you are bad.
I'm enraged. I'm in California. I'm enraged over a girl woman in Baltimore. What the hell's going on?
But guess what? You my sister, and I'm concerned for you.
Yeah.
And I want you, and I want you to please calm down a little bit, please. Please. Don't have me catching no fight to California because I'm worried about you.
Andrea go
Because you know I'll hop a
for
flight, I'll catch a bus, I'll catch a train. You know I'm coming.
I know.
I'll put out a thumb, I'll hitchhike, I'll shake a leg. Child.
I know. I just want to get it out. I just want to get it
That's
out.
right, Coco.
I'm so enraged. I just want to get it out because
I know.
Coco, let me tell you something. This you can hear it's all hot air said. I always believe your story. When Anthony said when I cash app you, I cash app because I know where it is. I got a 21-year-old and a 22-year-old. I know what it is. So I always believe it. I believe your story from day one. You ain't got nothing to prove to me. And anybody else who's questioned the story is a damn fool. Period.
Yeah, that tripped me out. It tripped me out. I was like, what? He said, they think I'm lying. He said, for real. They was like, I was like, okay, give me a moment. And that's why I made the video. I was like, this is crazy.
I never question you. Okay. And in my spirit, my heart, it goes out to you and your family. Bless you. I hope you get some peace. I hope it comes to peace in your life for your daughter. But let me tell you something. She was love. Okay. Yeah. You was a mama. Okay. She was a mama who loved her to the depths of the earth. You ain't no kind like Rita. And I knew you wasn't scamming nobody.
No.
People need to start get a little sermon about their damn self.
I never questioned Coco neither, and I cashed up, and I ain't asked her did she get.
I don't care what she did with the money. I don't care.
Exactly.
It's just money.
And I don't cash
out
nobody. So if I cash app you really touching my spirit.
Thank you.
And I didn't ask her. No, Coco and real mamas will tell you. I got both their emails. I don't bother folks. I don't say nothing. I don't. I say what I gotta say. I go on. Yep. I am who I am.
We have to start pointing it out. We have to start. Rita ain't no good mama. Period. That's the bottom line. That's bottom line. I'm bottom line.
Well, the only thing I was gonna say is I never condoned or made excuses for her mental illness. That's first thing.
No, and everybody else is.
No, yeah. Because see, as I'm talking, it may seem like I was on her side. The thing is,
no, you're an
objective
objective thinker.
Yeah,
you're very objective, and you look at things. You analyze, and you're a classic person. you stand back and you watch everything, all the moving apartments of,
That's
you know
all
what
it
I'm
was.
saying?
It
And you
wasn't
make
me taking her
observations whether,
side.
yeah,
Yeah.
and whether
You
it
know
be
what?
unpopular or popular. And that's what a lot of the times when I go silent, if you don't see me when a situation is dropping, it's because I'm sitting back and looking at it because I already feel something not right.
Right.
Because I
So
was
that
in
means I got to
Rita's
get
chat.
right.
Go ahead, Real.
Oh
I was
yeah, I
in Rita's
saw.
chat saying, yeah,
I
and
was
I
in
was
the cloud.
questioning it. I was questioning it yesterday because I was like, they
Yes,
about
you
to block
were.
me. They about to block
Yes, you
me.
were. And I
I said,
said,
they
watch,
about to
they going
block
I
me.
said they're gonna block her. They're gonna block her. But they didn't. And I was glad that you was in there actually offering an objective standpoint because you have so many enablers and people that no matter how this is gonna come out, because they don't like a certain content creator, or let me just say AKA 5A, because they don't like Sean Bradley,
Hmm.
they are not gonna give them any type of credit for any type of discernment that they might have had on this issue. It's always going to be spun in a direction where it's favorable to them.
Hmm.
And I don't like to pass judgment on anybody, on anyone. But this thing has so many different twists and turns,
Yes.
holes in the story, things that don't make sense. And when you are a mother speaking to another mother
Thank you.
about your child,
Hmm.
don't ever think that that other mother is not going to see shit for what it really is.
Hmm.
Thank
Hmm.
you.
Yep.
She had too
Cause
many
when
holes in
I,
that story. I'm sorry, too
yep.
many holes. And then you
Cause
changing the
see
locks
when,
too. You
oh,
changing the locks. You said Amazon is calling. Brooke Valentine said
come on.
Amazon don't call. Okay, there's too many holes in this story. You seen it on Wednesday and it's Saturday now. It don't add up.
And see, Andrea, right
It,
there.
it,
I don't go by. That's what I was saying in the chat when y'all was saying that so and so said that so and so said it. Now I went to Rita's
mhm.
chat, and when Rita was saying something about Amazon, I typed in the chat. I said, "Go, your mama worked there, baby. Mama walked straight through the door. I walked through the
You
door, get asked some
sure
folks. Did the
did.
la la call
And,
in? So I
and
was
this is
saying
why
it
I
in
was
the
like, I
chat.
said boom. But I said
I
boom.
said it. I
I looked
said
at
go
it
to.
and I
She could
said
walk
boom.
straight to HR. She could walk in the chat. They did that, and it was
Sure
something
can.
else they did.
You,
Oh,
honey,
when
you
they
don't think I
them
would have
got
took my
called.
badge and went my ass to that building and questioned every
Yep,
single body
I
I
would have
saw
did
all the
that.
way up to the human resources floor?
Thank you.
Yep. So I
Thank you.
questioned all that in the chat. I said something. My thing at
Mm-hmm.
the end, and I also said I believe she was with a boy.
Thank
And
you.
at
I
Yes,
the
said the
end,
same
yes,
I,
thing.
I
you did
said
say
that. I'm
it.
like, that
Hmm.
girl is with a boy
And
and
I'm
she
not
just
sitting up
won't
here
find herself.
co-signing. I was in the bushes and I
Hmm.
saw quiet song and I was reading the chat and I was in there live and in real time because I was at work with my patient. And
Yep.
I wasn't about to drop down because, like I said, I'm the type of person I like to sit back and watch everything
Yeah.
before I interact or involve myself. It was a lot. I mean, that's what everything. It was a. I don't know how many lives I was in your bushes, Coco, before I decided to drop down. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Hmm.
Fire Babe as well, Bama
Hmm.
Girl as well. Before I even started dropping down in their lives, I watched their channel for a minute.
mm-hmm.
For a minute. So that's just how I am. Period.
Yeah.
You
I told
know.
y'all that's my
So.
problem because if I'm in your chat, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna
Mhm.
speak my mind, and I'm
Well,
like,
Hmm.
let
And
that's
me
ain't
go
nothing
because I'm
wrong
gonna
with
get
it.
blocked. I'm gonna get
Yeah.
blocked,
But
and they
it was
didn't
just
block me.
it was just too many holes in her story. And I'm just saying, yeah, y'all remember John Walsh, American Most Wanted. He
yeah.
always said the crucial point of a child missing is a 72-hour window.
Right.
72 hours.
Hmm.
We all know that. Okay, so you ain't called the police. You ain't called nobody. It's Saturday. Come on now.
Now y'all said the grandmama and the mama might be in on it because the grandma came over Rita's house with the police. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. And Rita found
Which
out
is
that at
that's
that
true.
moment. So she
Mhm.
didn't know to call the police. The police came over to her house, and that's when everything started going to searching for it and all that kind of stuff.
Maybe
But
it's
the
just
That's
only other
very
thing
true.
that I didn't agree with on some of it was videotaping it. I get if you was video like you actually not live but videotaping every step for yourself. That's one thing. But
Right.
going live, I ain't got to go
Right.
live for y'all. Y'all find out after it's all the y'all 3 days ago. Live was missing, and I had to do this,
Mhm.
that, and other. And if I
Mhm.
wanted to show receipts, I would do that. She ain't have
That's
to go
that's
live
that's
for it.
basically what I would have did. I would have I
Yeah.
would have wait live long enough to tell people that my daughter was missing, to please, to please
Send
put
up
the
the
word
phone.
out, give them her, the information on flyer, and then I would left off because if she was kidnapped or if anything was going on, they would have knew exactly every single move being made because all they had to do was watch a channel.
Right.
And what I'm angry about is all these resources. People go on Facebook, Instagram. What about the black girls who are missing? Ain't nobody doing that.
Right.
Ain't nobody saying nothing about them, and they ain't leaving on their own accord. They human trafficking. They're getting out of state from a man who's taking them. We heard about that. We talking about a girl who's living
But
on her own car.
Andrea, that's something we would have to do. We can't mix that with what Rita doing. We can't get up because
Right.
everybody stepped in for Rita.
No,
Okay, since
but
we
no,
did
that's
that,
what I'm
let's
saying.
step in for these other girls
No,
like
but
we did for this.
what I'm saying is
I,
we as black women and as mothers should talk about that too. That's all I'm
Exactly.
saying.
I
Yeah.
think Andrea is just trying to basically say that it was distracting from the real issues, the real problems, the real people out here that actually are searching every single day, street
Right.
corners,
Mhm.
bar,
Right.
everywhere in any crack house, any
Yes.
abandoned building,
Yeah.
wherever to find their child.
Yes.
And
And if
they
we
need that
know,
attention. They need that kind of support that Rita and her mother got in concern to Lala.
and
Yes.
we need to step in and do that. We need to step in and do that. Because we can
Yes.
sit here and talk all day long. If we don't make those steps, just like everybody came together from arguing over this, then we need to come together. So every week, somebody put a girl out there, and we start looking for
I'm down for that.
I mean, too. I hire is there for that. I think
her.
we
Putting
should
this
do that.
energy over there, y'all know she crazy. You know what's going on. Putting the energy over there is over and done with the girl at home. Now let's put our energy into something more positive and get these other girls home. Get these other
Yes.
girls found.
Yes. I down with that. I'm definitely is.
Like I said,
So the
I'm
way
still
these folks
learning.
on here want to dox everybody and this, that, and other, let's put some information out there. Get to work. Y'all need a job, get to work. I cash app you. I cash app you now. Help you out.
Yes.
Shit.
I,
Quit
I'm,
looking
I'm,
for some.
yeah, I'm down for that, and that's all I was saying. I just it's just too many of us is missing, and even the main media don't take us serious, don't take us as missing.
Yep.
So,
But
but thanks,
yeah, I
Coco.
just wanted a better understanding. So y'all explained it to me because I'm like, what's going on? Cause shoot, I got in trouble before laying up with a boy. So I ain't gonna talk about. Get
Me
my by
too.
the police. I was scared as shit. I bet they ain't do that no more.
Okay, Coco, I got to get homeschooling, but I love you. Thank you. Let me get
Love
on
you
my
too,
bed.
baby. Okay.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye.
I'm laughing at me. I get in trouble. And they see that, and that's another thing. Everybody ain't crazy because see, they always tell me you never know who this, you never know who that. I done been through it before, so you
Right.
can't tell me. You know what I'm saying? Just like you've been through something, can't nobody tell you about losing a child.
Right.
So you'll be like, "No, I know how it is."
Come
So
on.
yeah, a lot of stuff didn't make sense.
Yep. It didn't, girl. I was like, okay, child.
Yeah,
Let's pick another scam. Don't do that one. Pick another one. Shoot. Because that one ain't working for you, boo. Pick one more.
yeah,
Maybe the
and
next
then
one. The next one you try be the lick that you need.
Yep. And the last thing I want to say is I'm not upset with the people that we rock with. It's just how they can they speak what's on their mind. They raw on and I get it. But everybody don't get it. So when you come on, I don't give a fuck. I don't care this, that, and the other. The outsider's gonna look like you don't give a fuck. They not gonna think the way
Right.
I'm an outside thinker. So I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Everybody's not gonna get there. It's just like a lot of times on social media when celebrities do something and people like cancel them. Like, what they do? I
Yeah.
get it. I'm like, well, I guess everybody don't understand and get it. But I
Yep.
get where they coming from. So I get where Sean and Fiden was coming from. But the
Mhm.
way they came at, I'm like, everybody ain't finna accept that. Mm-mm. But they
Yeah.
just keeping their realness, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And when you finna make movies and be on TV, folks gonna start pulling that up, and that's gonna make people not wanna what you call invest
Support
in you
you and stuff.
because
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
That's true. Uh-oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you, girl.
Child, you fine. I was texting this person. They keep on texting me and calling, interrupt these phones. Oh Lord, just a bugaboo, anyways.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I'm glad you dropped the because typing and stuff, people assume you thinking one way. No, that don't mean I'm taking nobody's side. That mean I be wanting to understand it. Like break it
Mm,
down to me. And then I say, okay, I get what you're saying.
break it
Because I
down
don't like
like,
to, yep, I don't like to assume nothing. I don't all that. I'm not gonna.
because I tell people
Mm-mm.
quick, you try to put a wool over my eyes, I break you down like a fraction. I don't
Well,
got time.
Mm-hmm.
come on now. I know you're
Yep.
right.
Don't got time.
And
And
all these
and the
lawyers,
reason why I say
doctors, psychiatrists on here, they don't know
something, right?
nothing.
I,
Mm-mm.
and I find, but I think it's a lot of it is when you surrounded by a whole bunch of different people,
Mm-hmm.
it seems like their energies kind of combine. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes if you have a certain energy that's stronger, everybody just tends to flow right on to that, to the side where they all have one belief, or almost like a single mind type of thing. And I just I don't move that way.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why if I
Mm-hmm.
see that type of thing happening, especially within a chat, where it just seems like everybody is starting to is just kind of losing their
Perspective.
ability to be
Mm-hmm.
objective
Riding
and
along to
to
get
look at
along.
things all yeah. So I don't say anything. I just go up in the clouds because you can't fight against that type of group mentality.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
All you can do
No.
is just remove yourself from it to keep your own thought process intact,
Right.
so that you won't
Mm-hmm.
be influenced by it, so you can stay objective and see things clearly as what they truly are.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I take the stance that I take on so many things.
And when does it become wrong to agree to disagree?
Never.
You see what I'm
That's
It
saying?
it
why.
it,
That's
it
why I
should.
like y'all, cause it don't. Some people you say one. If I would have typed that first sentence in your chat, they would block me. And I'm like, I'm just trying to
Hmm.
get understanding. Cause I asked
Right.
them like, I don't get it. Explain to me. Cause all I saw was them do this, that, and other. And you
Child, let
explain
me
it.
tell
I
you,
mean,
the first time that I first really got introduced to this side, I guess
Mm-hmm.
what they call this sector of YouTube. I fell up in because she was a moderator for Lovely Tea, and I
Mm-hmm.
and I followed Lovely Tea. I fell up into Tracy's chat,
oh
and
Okay.
she
Lord.
said something that I didn't like at the time. And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, I said, don't say that, Tracy. It's not right. And when I said that, child, I was blocked, and I ain't go back over that
Trish
ever
will block
since.
you
I
for
didn't go.
saying, hey.
And I just find and there was a time where I was a mod for, I'm not gonna say their names, for two other content creators, and because that person knew I was a mod for them, I got blacked automatically out their chat,
See, that ain't right.
just because they knew I was a mod for that person. So I just learned to try to be in my own lane. And I just gravitate towards people who are like mind and like in spirit, and they are
Mm-hmm.
objective like me, and they know how to step outside the box, and they know how to they basically won't let people tell them what to do, how to think. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? That's what I enjoy about Quiet Storm. I always enjoyed it about you, girl. But and Coco, and that's what I liked about Bothered Mimi and Andrea Lynch, was because they also, walk basically walk their own path no matter what other people say about them.
That's why
And
if you say you be in clouds, you probably done seen me get into it with trolls and sometimes they didn't
child,
turn around and apologize to me because I'm not finna argue. First of all, I don't know you. Second of all, I think outside the box so I can get why you thought that. So let me
hmm,
explain it to you instead of cursing you out and this. That. I'll explain it to you. I have no problem. They
right,
constantly put me and Jay Dunn together. I'll explain to you. I have no problem. I'm not gonna curse
right.
you out, go up on you because you saying what you think you know and you don't
And
know.
see, that's another thing. Let's say even if I didn't care too much for Jay Dunn, guess what? That's how I feel about Jay Dunn. You and her are two different people. It is not right for me to group you two together when you are two individual women that operate in totally separate different ways. And I can visualize that, or basically see that from the way you interact and how you move in chats.
Yeah, and all
You
you
know what I'm
gotta do
saying? And
is
plus,
she getting on my nerves. Karen, do you ask me the question? I will answer you. When people assume, I let them assume. When people ask, I answer the question.
And that's
I
how
don't
I am.
jump in. I don't jump in like if people on there, yeah, because y'all doing this and you messing around. Usually, I let you think what you want to think. But when people, I done had people say, do you still talk to her, this, that? And I answer the question. But don't assume. If you're gonna assume, I'm not gonna give you the answer. I'm not gonna jump in and you
Right.
assume and then insert myself to give you the correct answer. But
Well,
if
guess
you
what?
ask, I will
You
tell
don't,
you.
you don't owe, you don't, that's the thing. I think a lot of people forget on here, we don't really owe anybody any answer at all. We don't.
Tell
Exactly.
it. Tell it. Come on now.
Yeah, Coco just
We
slid
don't.
right back on in. But
I had to
yeah,
go get my cantaloupe. Mm-mm-mm.
but
It
people
sounds like
not
it's
used
good
to that.
too.
Yeah.
People not used to people being grown and knowing how to talk and knowing how to communicate. They wait, they'll come at you waiting on you to curse them out.
Right.
They'll come at
And
you like
see,
that.
they
I'm
don't
like,
know how to act when somebody actually looks at them and says, I'm sorry, you're not worth my time and energy. I'm turning and walking this way.
Come
yeah.
on.
And I've did that plenty of times on here and got attacked just because I decided I didn't feel like you were worth the energy. I didn't feel like I had to defend myself to you. I didn't feel like I had to say, speak, or tell you anything. If you couldn't see the situation for what it was when we were in the midst of it, then I'm not about to explain it to you now. I'm
Well,
simply going to remove myself from the equation. So if you want to know if 1 + 1 = 2, then guess what?
get your
Figure out
head,
the
bro.
difference. Figure it out.
Mm-mm-mm.
Add your own equation. Do whatever you need to do because I just removed myself completely from everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, I'm a real mama with
Now,
real problems out here.
get into it.
I got a mortgage I need to pay. I got a car, no car insurance. I got 4 kids I'm raising by myself. One, I'm putting through college. I do not have time for this YouTube bullshit. So I have no
See,
problem
come
with
on.
walking away.
That's real stuff right there. Come on.
No
Mm-hmm.
problem. So I let people think what they want to think because at the end of the day, if they really truly want to come to know who I am, then they will have a conversation with me. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
the type of person that will turn you away because you think a certain way or you feel a certain way. I'm the type of person I'm gonna ask you why you feel that way. I'm
Right.
gonna get to know you as a person to see what experiences you had in life that led you down the path to who you are in this moment as I know you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Mm-hmm.
not enough people on here to do that, that do that. And it causes a whole bunch of ruckus and concerns. And even I've been guilty of that as well.
Mm-mm-mm.
And and like I said, sometimes you get and I realize people, Rita has people who are loyal to her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean loyal to the very, very end. And I used to be that type of person where if I saw even a piece of good in you, I
Mm-hmm.
held on to that piece for dear life. And no matter what you did, I said, wait a minute, I'm going to hold on. I'm going to keep on being there for this person, supporting this person, talking to this person, because I know they have good in them. I know they have something
Mm-hmm.
in them. But when they don't even realize they have that good within themselves, for your own peace of mind and clarity, you got to walk the fuck away.
That's true. That's a girl. Mm.
I don't even know how to say it, but like I said, when people get on here and have conversations like me, you, and Quiet Storm are having
Mm-hmm.
right now, and Andrea and 300 and
Mm-hmm.
April and Anthony, when we have real conversations such as that, nobody wants to listen. They don't want to hear it.
No, girl. You are so. I'm
It
sorry.
won't. It don't get the click in the view.
It's
That's
so
why.
dumb.
That's why when I got on here for my channel and my poetry, I wasn't expecting to blow up, to be viral, to do this, that, and the other. I said the people who like me gonna gravitate towards me, and the people who don't, or the people who fake supporting, they're gonna drop off. It is what it is.
See, come on. That's what I said. I don't know, I think me and 300 was talking or something like that. And I was like, I could come on and do a whole lot of stuff to get views. But at the end of the day, I need to be able to look myself in the mirror and still like who I see.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that's that, so as long as when I come on my channel, I'm true to me. I don't care if I got one person, no people, whatever. I just start talking. Sometimes I don't even have no back.
Mhm.
I say what I feel and I go on and people start coming in. I'm like, hey,
That's all I do.
yeah. So, and I'm still learning this because I don't know how to navigate this stuff for real, but it's okay. I
Child,
don't know
I'm
what's going
still
on.
learning too. I'm still
So,
learning too. Like I said, I reached out to people to help me to learn how to edit and do certain stuff like
mhm,
that. And like I said, they didn't want to show me. They wanted to do it for me. I'm like, no, I don't want you doing it for me. I want you to teach me.
mhm.
So when I didn't get no response to that, I got my happy-go-lucky ass up on a computer and I learned how to do editing and stuff. And then I started helping out other people, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Because I enjoyed doing it, not because I was expecting anything of it. It's
yeah,
because I enjoyed doing it.
yep.
You know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
enjoyed doing it, and it came back to me in so many other ways.
See, come on now. I know it's right. Mm-mm. I know.
So,
But yeah,
child, I just this whole situation. After this chat, after I get out here with you, I'm not even addressing it anymore. I
me
promise you.
neither.
I'm
Me
cleaning right
neither.
out of my consciousness of my mind,
Mhm.
and I'm moving on because I got something that I need to work on. I'm dropping on Halloween, which is a little bit spooky, twisted, but it's a
Mhm.
little bit it's real at the same time. So I'm trying to get that together, and I'm trying to do more stuff for my channel. But like I said, I work a full-time job. I homeschool kids and turn around. Child, I got a lot going on, a lot going
Yeah,
on.
I
So it's like I
understand.
can't jump on here like that.
And I'm only taking time now to do it because I got the time. But as my stuff start kicking in and all this and stuff, I won't be able to come on here like it. So I'm doing it now because I got the time. But other than that, like I said, when everything starts speeding up, and the play gets out and all that,
Mhm.
I'm not gonna have time to do this.
Ooh,
Not
and
like I
congratulations on that. That's
thank
what.
you.
So please let us know when you about to do all of that. And like I said, I didn't even know you had published
Yeah, the
that you were
book.
published and stuff. Or
Yeah.
I would been cop that off rip. I had
Yeah,
no
I'm
idea.
working on the third one it's a trilogy. And once that's over, then I'm starting on my children's books. But yeah, that's the third one to the trilogy. And I
Uh,
was going to, you know, like I said, when my daughter, was murdered, it just took me back and I just was like,
of
I don't
course.
write no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't want, but lately I've been getting the energy again to just go ahead and it's gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's
Mhm.
what, and yeah, I'm sorry because I'm not a cusser, but I did today and I apologize. That's just me. But I was so mad. I'm gonna tell you what the one thing that I kept seeing in my head, and that is, I still real mamas, I still haven't even seen my daughter. Can you get that? I still have not seen my daughter that was murdered. They wouldn't let me identify her.
But you know what?
They identified her by her tattoos. That's how we knew it was her.
But
They
you know
wouldn't let
what?
me. Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you. Okay. Whew, okay. My grandmother passed away when I was about around 8 or 9.
Okay. Sorry
And
to
when she passed away, I was closest to her more than any other with her grandchildren because she had 10 children altogether, 3 boys
okay.
and 7 girls.
Okay.
My mama she was only 14 years old when she had
Okay.
me. So my grandmother was a big
Your
part of my
mother.
life up until that point. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was mama. So when she passed away, my mother, to try to protect me, I was not allowed to go to the funeral.
Ooh.
And that to this day, I'm telling you, it hurts me and
Mm-hmm.
it bothers me and it still sticks with me. But at the same time, I don't blame my mother because I realized what she was trying to do. My last memory of my grandmother was when we were out in the middle of the yard and
Okay.
she had a favorite bush she used to trim. And she used to hold her hand out to me and she wouldn't it's like I automatically knew that she wanted me.
Okay.
That's how strong that bond was.
Mhm.
So I would just go over and just take her hand and just stand there with her while she was doing whatever she was doing with that bush or around the yard or wherever. And I think that's a memory that I rather would have
Mhm.
than her laying in that casket. You feel me?
Yeah, I got you, baby.
So I think I don't know if that helps you in a sense, but my last memory of her was when she was feeling good and
Mhm.
before the cancer started taking her home. You know what I'm saying? When she
Yeah.
was out, when she was moving around, she was talking, she was laughing, and I can remember, and I'm sitting up here 41 years old, and I can remember when she touched my hand. I can remember the feel of her fingers on my face, and
Yeah.
that is precious. And
Yeah.
that means more to me. So now, as an adult, it's like I understand why my mama did what she did because she was protecting me.
Mhm.
And that's a memory I'd rather have. You know what I'm saying? So it- I don't know. I just want you to hold on to that. That's the way you want to remember her. You don't want to remember her that way. You want to remember her the last time you saw her with
Nothing.
all those pictures you showed us of
Yeah.
her on Facebook, you know?
Yeah. Mhm.
Smiling, laughing, full of life, loving her family, loving her child. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want to remember.
Yeah. And I know you're right, but I am just this person. It's something that's, how can I say that? I can't even describe it. So I'm not even gonna try to put it in words, okay? Because I can't even describe it. But I feel like it's just something I have to do.
Yeah,
And what I think I would have handled it better had people not been going behind my back trying to manipulate me against seeing it.
right.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing. There's so much going on with that right now. Every time we try to heal, something comes up. Every time we try to start putting the pieces together, because we already gonna have to go to court. But to go to court for her murder, it'll be at least 2 years. So you talking about
Mhm.
every other month, we still have to go before the judge. I hear what the judge has to say, and all this and stuff. So it's like it's like this, you know. And I'm worried about my grandson because he's 14, and I read his stepmother. She says that, and my daughter, my baby girl, because they keep in touch all the time. But they say every time they go over, he's sitting in his room with my daughter's urn, just staring at it, because he's trying to wrap his mind around that she's not here.
Yeah,
And, I mean, I think about that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I said this stuff right here, I don't have time for the YouTube drama. I don't.
right.
When you got a life, this right here, when you got stuff to lose, this right here is nothing. You be
Right,
like, girl, boom, gone with that. So
right.
so today when I found out that this owl could have been a trick with all three of them involved, that just really did something to
That triggers you.
period. Yeah, but then to know,
Mhm.
and like I told, because 300 was trying to check on me, like I told him, her, I want to see my child. I can't even see her. And here y'all come up with this look, man. Oh, so I'm over
And
it.
here they just playing around. They
Right.
playing around with and they're not the only ones I don't see pull some bullshit like that on YouTube.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? In concern to their child. Um, so it's just like why are we even playing these type of games? And and it's crazy because they don't know who when I have people that live in the Baltimore area. Okay. I
Mm,
have people that live in Washington D.C. They live all up and down through Maryland. Okay, I
mm.
could have easily, the type of person I am, I would have been out there beating the pavement with her, trying to look for her.
Okay.
I would have been out there as long as she was out there, rain, sleet, and snow. If she needed an umbrella, sis, I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But and and I would have even made a video. to support, like a lot of other people were. But something in me said, was like, wait,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
wait. And so that's what I did. And I saw a lot of people making videos. They were blasting Babe Nation. They were blasting Bama Girl. They were blasting Sean Bradley. They were blasting everybody. Everybody who basically had like an opposite opinion of.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm watching all this hatred and all this venom just coming out in real time. And I'm thinking, y'all focusing on the wrong thing. Y'all focusing on the wrong thing. And so here we go. What is Monday? And to see that video pop up,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, Lord have mercy. Because
See.
I'm subscribed to Lala.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not subscribed to Rita. I subscribed to Lala after the last incident. I think when she moved in with her grandmother and all that stuff started happening. And her
Oh,
Rita was on the outs. I had subscribed to Lala then. Um, but I didn't have like the notification bell or nothing on. So I didn't see, like, I saw some of her videos, but not a lot. And I looked and I thought she was doing better, you know?
yeah.
But when something like this happens, it just show you maybe like people only show us what they want us to know on here.
Right.
I mean, how many people do you really know that's really actually transparent? Like you're being transparent. Like I've seen Five Baby be transparent. Like I've seen other content creators, that you normally visit. They're transparent. Even in their faults, they're transparent.
Yeah.
I've been transparent. You know what I'm saying? So to see
Mhm.
it's like, okay, so if y'all made a mistake, just admit it and move on.
Yes. That's it. Just admit it and move on.
I mean, you ain't who. Why are you trying to save face in front of these people that you will never ever see in your life? Why?
Mm. Mm-mm. That's just crazy, girl.
So hopefully, like I said, if I and I just don't want it to detract from anybody else who really seriously does come
That's
on here
it. Yeah.
and need help.
That's what I was thinking. Now, what happens if next time somebody's child really is, whatever? You ain't gonna. People ain't gonna be so quick to help.
No, they're gonna be scared as hell, and who could blame them?
Right.
Especially all the people that's already cash apped and you could say you don't want money or not even mention it. But
Appreciate
of course
that,
when people
y'all.
feel like they can't do nothing else, the first thing they're gonna do is be like, okay, I got a little bit, I can send something. Can you find their cash app? Can you find their PayPal? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because they feel like they can't get out there and help search. They
Right.
can't look. So they're gonna donate. They're gonna either donate if they close, they're gonna donate their time. If they far away, a lot of the time they're gonna donate money. But
True.
now I'm just kind of worried that now when it's an actual cause that merits support, that now everybody's gonna be looking at it side eyed as if it was a scam or a money grab.
Right. Wow.
You don't want that.
That's true. That is true. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord. Well, I tell y'all what, I don't even drink. I'm gonna go fix me some coffee. And I think I'm put some vanilla in it. That's how the strong
Yeah.
I take it.
I'm
And
about to burn some sage around my house
girl,
and,
I
and,
got me a
and do some
steak.
frankincense and myrrh
Come on, now.
because this, I need a calm, peaceful environment. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you go.
Okay.
And I enjoyed you, Coco.
You too, baby. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I got my cabbage greens cooking. They smell so good. Oh my goodness. I got my black eyed peas on. Only thing I have to do is the meat. And I'm gonna throw it in pretty soon. But right now, I'm gonna go make me a cup of coffee, and I just need to sit and ponder for a minute. But don't y'all forget tonight. Let's chop it up, Mr. Anthony McNeil. He's gonna be doing mental illness, how that is associated also with sex. So it should be interesting. And of course, yours truly will be on the panel with him and some other people too, whoever he allows come up. So yeah, I thank y'all for coming over here. And like I said, I'm sorry for blowing my top a little bit, but Dude, sometimes, man, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I'm telling you, I was not ready. I'm like, and even though I know it was kind of a lie, 300. Everybody asked you to talk about my coffee, boyfriend. I didn't ask you to buy me a cup of coffee, don't either. Oh, dang. Anyway, he always talk about me drinking coffee. Forget you. Shoot. But no, I appreciate y'all. I really do. Y'all are my sisters. I love you guys. Whew. Until next time, y'all. Hopefully it'll be a better one. We won't be tired. But this is my last time talking about this. I promise you. Now, if somebody asks me a question, that's different. But it's my last time bringing her up. She gets no more of my energy. It's been what, a whole 24 hours just about? Okay. I'm out. Smooches to you all. Love y'all too. Bye bye.